Thursday. It's always Thursday. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. We're doing...
It's not always Thursday.
It's always Thursday when we eat lunch.
Oh.
I mean, unless
What day is it?
we could change it, actually. There's nothing holding us back from... Anyway, we're doing Witch, and Roland... You gotta tell the story, it's great. Roland kept looking at the sandwich and finally was like, why is the sandwich so hot? And then he looked on the sandwich and he had jalapenos and he's like, huh? And he meant, on the little form that you fill out, he meant to do black olives, but he hit jalapenos. And he said he misclicked in writing. I just really like that phrase. And I needed to record it so I never forget misclick in writing. Thank you for that. You made my entire day.
Yeah, man.
Otherwise,
He suffers through the sandwich.
you can pull up the jalapenos.
It's fine. I ordered it. I eat it. It's all good.
Okay. All right. Well, did you get what you wanted, or did you also accidentally put?
He didn't accidentally. He thought he'd try something new and then regretted it.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you try?
Instead of I always do honey mustard.
Yeah.
But I did oil and vinegar. But guys, always just do what you know that you
Never branch out ever. Never try anything new. Today, this fella is on a different roof. You can't make this stuff up. What are you doing, buddy? I mean, I know you're honking, but what? Okay, yes?
There's another one just walking in the grass.
Oh,
Over there.
are they talking to each other?
They were.
Oh, okay. I never thought that I would have an artsy shot.
Of a Canadian goose on a roof.
I also never thought that this would happen twice. And yet, you know, here we are. This was so good, we're doing it again. Because if you like something, eat it again. That's a good motto. Hey, I wanted to tell you about something that happened earlier today. My prescription for my pantoprazole needed to be filled because I had a refill for it. And we went to the pharmacy to pick it up. And when we did, Mao asked the pharmacist and said, hey, if we were coming off of the pantoprazole, is that something that we can come off cold turkey, or do we need to taper off of it? And the pharmacist was like, you need to taper off of it. And Mao was like, I thought so. So even though that PA told us that she's never heard of anyone having any problems coming off of pantoprazole and that we could come off of it with no issues, that's not true. That's not true. And also, I know it's not true because, again, the times that I've missed my pills, I have felt like death. So we'll see what happens. One of the things that sucks is that I wish that I could have just gotten a prescription for a smaller dosage of the pantoprazole, and I did not. So I'm going to have to just every other day it for a while, and
That's
then...
what the pharmacist recommended.
Yeah, and then eventually get off of it. But yeah, I don't know why the PA did not know that, but the pharmacist did, and that lines up with what so many of you guys had told us as well. So thank you. The other thing that the PA was confused about was the magnesium, because when we had been talking to the PA at the office, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday, when we had been talking to her, we had mentioned that I had been taking magnesium, and she was like, why are you taking magnesium? And we're like, well, we read that when you're on, is it when you're on the pantoprazole?
Yeah.
When you're on the pantoprazole, that
It depletes minerals and stuff.
yeah, it can deplete your minerals, and one of the recommendations we had read was to take magnesium. Because she had asked it, she said, who told you to take magnesium? Like very accusatory. And we're like, you know, we read that that's something that we should do. And she goes, I would stop taking magnesium. And we're like, okay. She said, because that's just going to make your diarrhea worse. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm taking it right now, and I've been taking it for several months with this medicine, and my stool has not changed. The other thing is that they really seem to be on the diarrhea thing, as if I had went there because I was having problems with diarrhea. That was not why I went to the doctor. That's not why I started all of this. It has nothing to do with anything. I don't even have diarrhea. Like my stool's not, great, but my stool has been consistent. My stool hasn't changed. So it seems weird that they're like, oh, we gotta fix the diarrhea. I'm like, what are you talking about? Anyway, no longer taking the dicyclamine, and I'll be working to come off of the pantoprazole soon. And I have a follow-up call. I don't have to go in, but I have a follow-up call in 2 weeks with the PA, and I'm going to mention that the pharmacist was like, hey, you have to taper off of this. So she knows for a future patient, because, whenever I've come off of it for like 2 days, I felt really bad. So I would like to not feel like that if I can help it, and I'm going to try not to. Anyway, I'll keep you updated on how things are going. But for now, this looks amazing. So I'm going to get started. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?